So, ayun na nga mga kapanaligs, ano? Kapitan Kidlat here, kamusta kayo dyan? Pasensya na kung nastorbo kayo. Meron akong sorpresa para sa inyo mga kapanaligs. A lot of you guys are asking me about Fibonacci Retracements, yes? So Fibonacci Retracements, as we all know, is a very powerful tool if used effectively or if used wisely sa charting. I myself is a Fibonacci Retracement practitioner, kasama to sa mga essential charting tools ko. And marami nagpi-PM, marami nagsasend ng emails sa akin about Fibonacci Retracements, paano ba siya gamitin, saan ba siya ginagamit, ano ba yung mga levels na kailangan tutukan, ano ba yung mga mahalaga. So ito na nga guys, ano, kilala naman natin si Ichi Moku and si Charles Lim. They are the mentors of Fibonacci and Clouds Trading Academy or FACTA. If you don't know about FACTA yet, pwede nyo i-visit yung FB page ni Ichi Moku. Now, as for Charles Lim, nagkalat naman yan, nasa Twitter, nasa Facebook, walang troll account yan. So ito na nga guys, ano, I think si Ichi kasi is merong webinar before about Fibonacci Retracements. And it's very juicy. Hiningi natin yung module na yun ni Ichi Moku and we're gonna play it here sa ating channel. By the way, thank you nga pala guys sa pag-subscribe sa YouTube channel ko. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button. Share my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Pero anyway, sana mag-enjoy kayo guys. Take down notes and ulit-ulitin yung panoorin ito dahil believe me guys, this is very juicy. Okay? Roll VTR.
Welcome to this webinar. We'll be discussing about the introduction to using Fibonacci retracement. A lot of people are using Fibonacci, but I noticed they don't know the concept with regards to how to use Fibonacci properly. Okay, Fibonacci is a very powerful tool if you use it properly. You can easily identify the critical resistance, you can easily identify the critical support before the price even happens. May mga napapansin nyo yung mga analysis na pinopost natin na sinasabi nung iba na almost accurate. It's not always accurate per se, but you will know the probability the moment na you start to know the concept sa paggamit ng Fibonacci. Don't expect too much. This is particularly a basic introduction to Fibonacci, but the information I will provide you will be more than enough for anyone to be able to trade using the Fibonacci. So you can use any tools that you have. If you're a user of Instagrams, you can just log into Instagrams and you can use the Trading View application there. If you're using All Financial, they have the charting tool, they have Fibonacci there. If you're using Make Trade, they have Fibonacci also. Our objective primarily is to be able to have the basic understanding of the trading concept involving Fibonacci retracement. So Fibonacci, I would say, is a very powerful tool if used properly, and napakaraming use from harmonics all the way to projection. Lahat yan based on Fibonacci. Why Fibonacci? So, ang reason bakit Fibonacci is a leading indicator. That's basically it. It is leading yung mga ginagamit natin na SMAs, yung mga ginagamit natin ng mga EMAs, stochastics, MACD. Lahat ng yan is dependent sa price. So, meaning, anything na mag-signal sa kanila ng buy, what happens is you're already one candle delayed. Nangyari na yung buy one candle before bago ngayon lalabas na buy sa kanila. Sa Fibonacci, before it even reach a certain level, may idea ka na kaagad. Nasaan ang support level niyan, nasaan ang bounce point niyan, nasaan ang ang area na pwedeng mag-take profit ako, nasaan ang level na pwede ako mag-cut loss. Lahat ng information is nasa Fibonacci na. All you have to do is just draw that one line and everything lalabas na kaagad dyan. Okay, a Fibonacci trader is able to get the most part of the move of the moment of breakout. With the Fibonacci tool, the trader can, on many occasions, exit almost exactly at the end of the move. Fibonacci, binibigyan tayo ng opportunity to identify where will be our target price, where will be a critical support, where will be the critical resistance that we have to observe, nasaan ang bounce point level, and even all the cut loss level. So, Fibonacci numbers, saan ba nanggaling? So, ang nagsimula niyan is si Leonardo Pisano Bigolio. He was born around 1170 in Italy, and nakilala siya sa Fibonacci na pangalan is nung sinulat niya yung kanyang libro na ang pangalan ng Fibonacci. Reason paano niya nakuha yung sequence na yan is nagkaroon ng task si Leonardo na meron dalawang rabbit at binigyan siya ng task ng hari na identify niya kung gaano kabilis yung magiging progression kapag nag-mate yung dalawang rabbit. Hanggang ilan po pwedeng mangyari from two rabbits. So he was able to come up with a calculation kaya na very widely used ngayon. The sequence is present in many different areas. Mathematics, nature. If you notice, di ba, very common yung eye of the storm, makikita nyo. If you will use Fibonacci sequence on that, makikita nyo na very precise yung spacing niyan. Okay, yung spiral shell ng Nautilus crab, Nautilus snail or something, yung spiral nun is based on Fibonacci. The solar system, if I'm not mistaken, is based on Fibonacci, the spacing of the planet. The Milky Way is based on Fibonacci. Okay, so if the entire planet is based on Fibonacci, even the leaves of the trees, mapapansin nyo kahit gaano kalabong yung dahon, kahit na gaano karami yung dahon ng puno na yan, mapapansin nyo even yung dahon sa pinakababang branch na kung saan hindi na akala nyo masisinagan ng araw, is inaabot ng sinag ng araw. Bakit? Dahil the way they are presented is the position is using Fibonacci. Malalaman nyo na tinatamaan ng araw yung dahon is if it's green. Because photosynthesis is required para maging green yung dahon and kailangan nun ng araw. Kahit na gaano kalawak yan, bakit inaabot ng araw? So, ganun siya kagaling yung Fibonacci na yan. Okay? So, kung lahat ng yan is available sa paligid natin, what more sa trading? So, ano ba yung Fibonacci? Okay, the sequence are as follows. So, we have 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on and so forth. Where each number is the sum of the two prior points. So, if 0 and 1, you add the two together, the result will be 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2, 1 plus 2 will be 3, 2 plus 3 will be 5, 3 plus 5 will be 8, 5 plus 8 will be 13, and so on and so forth. Kung hanggang saan nyo man kayang bilangin. Okay, so what is Fibonacci retracement and ratio? So, hindi naman natin ginagamit yung 0, 1, 2, 5 pagka nagdodraw ka ng Fibonacci. It's mostly calculated in percentage. Paano na-derive yung mga yon? So, if you will look at the sequence, di ba? Ang ginamit ko dito is 5 and 8. So, if you will divide 5 divided by 8, the result will be 0.62. Okay, that's rounded up already. If you will divide 8 to 5, the result will be 1.62. If you will divide 5 to 13, the result will be 0.38. And if you will divide 13 to 5, the result will be 2.62. You can do that even to the highest number na makikita nyo dyan, and the ratio will all be the same. Okay, yan ang beauty ng Fibonacci. Kahit na gaano pa kataas ang numbers na yan, kung ano yung nakikita nyo dito na ratio, they will all be the same. Okay? So kung ganon, napansin ng mga traders na po pwede pala natin gamitin ito sa identifying ng potential na movement ng price. So what retracement levels should I use? If you will try to understand the standard levels are the following. Nakita niyo yung kanina, di ba? You have 38.2%, which is the percentage of 0.38, 61.8%, which is the percentage of 0.61, 161.8, which is also known as the golden ratio. Makikita niyo dito, meron ditong 50%. So, yung 50% is not actually a Fibonacci ratio. However, traders were able to make the conclusion that whenever the price will retrace to a 50% level, there's always a chance na nagkakaroon ng reversal or bounce point. So, kaya isinama yung 50%. Ganon din yung 100%. So, pwede nyo ilagay yung 100%. 100% na yun, it's usually a strong retracement na whenever that gets broken, nagumuguho na ang presyo. Okay. Ito lang muna yung gagamitin natin as basic. Okay, you can use other retracement levels as you wish, pero dito tayo magfo-focus sa basic na to. Basically, it's 38.2, 61.8, and 161.8. We may be adding some levels as we go along, pero dito siya dito sa apat na levels na to, usually nagkakaroon ng more or less mga critical na movement. How to draw the retracement level? Ito yung pinaka-critical eh. Okay? Dahil kadalasan may makikita ako na nagpa-plot ng Fibonacci na form fitting ang nangyayari. Pag sinabi form fitting, hindi siya consistent. Okay? But if you know the exact way on how to retrace, to draw the retracement, napakadali niyan. Sabi niya, it's as easy as writing ABCD. However, you need to consider the 4 points that we have here before going through the whole Fibonacci process. So we only have 4. Napakadali niyan. The first one, don't mix Fibonacci reference points. The second one is don't ignore long-term trends. The third one is don't rely on Fibonacci alone. And the last one is don't choose Fibonacci over short intervals. So how do we go about this? I will show you a simple chart. Okay, this is using AMI Broker. So this is the PSEI or our index. Sabi doon is don't mix Fibonacci reference point. Rule number 1. When you say Fibonacci reference point, what happens usually is ang ginagawa nung iba is they will plot here and then use yung closing dun sa dulo. This is wrong. Okay? Wag na wag niyong gagawin to. Bakit? Dahil hindi magiging consistent yung reading nyo. Maaaring makachamba kayo sa reading nyo to, pero sa mga susunod na gagawin yan, it will not be consistent. Sa akin, whenever I use Fibonacci, and even on my students, I advise and highly suggest to not include the wick of the candle. Okay? Dahil the wick, however long it is, usually signifies an extreme emotion that happens on that particular day or week. Okay, like for example, this part of the candle. Okay, mapapansin nyo, napakahaba ng wick niya pababa. So, ibig sabihin, nagkaroon ng intense emotion at nagkaroon ng selling. Pero that doesn't mean na yung 6,800 na level na yan is the support. It's not the support. Nasaan ang support? Mapapansin nyo, nag-close siya somewhere sa level na to. Pero you can use the wick of the candle. It's not a problem. But make sure that when you're using the wick of the candle, you use it all the way up to the last. Hindi po pwedeng wick sa dulo tapos body sa kabila. Okay? So for the purpose of this discussion, ang ipapakita ko sa inyo is how I use Fibonacci retracement. Hindi natin ginagamit yung wick. Sabi nga dyan, di ba, consistent. So, kung ito yung body, hanggang dyan. Okay, so papasin niyo, paano nangyari? Paano mo napili yung level na yan kung saan ka magsisimula? The answer to that is, all you have to do is just find a consolidation point or a pivot point. Okay, kung saan nakita mo na nagkaroon na reversal, you can use that point as a point of reference. You can use this level. You can use this level. Okay? Walang problema dyan. You can use any level as long as yan ay nagkaroon ng consolidation sa area na yan at masasabi mo na yan ay yung point na yan, doon nagkaroon ng starting point bago siya nagkaroon ng pag-angat. So, yun yung una nating tatandaan. Either a pivot point, okay, you can use any pivot point. Okay, pwede ito, pwede ito, pwede yan, pwede yan, pwede dito. You can use the whole leg. Walang problema dyan. Okay? Okay, so yun yung rule number 1 natin. Kailangan consistent. Pag ginamit mo yung body lang all throughout. Pag sinama mo yung wick, kailangan all throughout isama mo yung wick. Okay? Kung paano yung implement, it will be up to you. Okay. So next, sabi dyan is don't ignore long-term trends. Pag sinabing don't ignore long-term trends, the more candles you use, the more na makikita mo talaga yung long-term na trend. Okay, like for example, this one, I'm using the weekly chart. Okay, I can use from this point to this point to identify a certain trend, which is from December until May. So this is the 6-month period. I can use from this point to this point para makita ko yung longer trend. Okay, which is from December 2013 until May. Okay, so the longer na ginagamit mo yung candle, mas magkakaroon ka ng idea kung nasaan yung direction nito. Okay, papaliwanag natin mamaya kung paano yan. So, but sabi nga, di ba may kasabihan, the longer, the better. You can use this in the daily chart, but I would suggest if you're looking for a trend, look at the weekly chart or look at the monthly chart. If you're looking for entry and exit, you look at the daily chart. Third, don't rely on Fibonacci alone. Bakit? Dahil Fibonacci, hindi niya sasabihin sa'yo exactly kung kailan. Kaya makikita mo merong potential. Pero kailangan mo ng additional conviction. Okay? So kung ano man yung ginagamit nyo, if you're using RSI, if you're using OBV, if you're using stochastics, if you're using MACD, if you can identify any reversal within those what do you call that, oscillators, feel free to do so. Okay, so ngayon, gamitin natin is stochastics. Okay, dahil ito madalas ko rin nakikita to, stochastics. So, kailan gagamitin yung stochastics? Matatandaan nyo lang sa stochastics, basta nag-cross, yun na yun. Okay, pagka nag-cross siya ng pababa, it's usually a trigger of selling. Pagka nag-cross siya ng pataas, it's usually a trigger of buying. Above 80 is usually an overbought level. Below that, below 20, parang sa RSI, is usually an sold level. So you can use that if you want to add conviction to your trading. You can also use MACD. Okay, moving average, convergence, divergence. So you can use MACD. Nasa sa inyo yan. Okay? And lastly, sabi dyan, don't use Fibonacci over short intervals. Don't use Fibonacci on an intraday chart dahil makikita nyo very choppy niyan. Okay, as much as possible, you can use Fibonacci on a daily chart, but I would highly suggest at the end of the week, if you're looking for a trade for the following week, you look at the weekly chart para magkaroon kayo ng idea, and then you look on the daily chart so that you can plan your entry and your exit levels. Okay. So when should you enter a trade? So ito yung importante. Kailan ba papasok sa trade? Okay. So we have 3 levels. We have 3 psychological levels. We have if you're a high risk trader, if you're a medium risk trader, or if you're a low risk trader. If you're a high risk trader, sabi dyan, when the price almost reaches 38.2% retracement support. For high risk, it's usually at the 38.2% level. So if you're using Ami Broker, okay, ang pag-plot natin is kung anong direction ng leg na sinusukat mo, doon ka magpa-plot. So for example, I am measuring this leg. Okay? I'm measuring this leg. All I have to do is plot from this point to that direction para makita ko yung pagbagsak. Kasi sinusukat ko dyan is yung pagbagsak. Saan ko ba makikitaan ng pwedeng support? If you're measuring naman this level, pababa na to. Okay? So the same. Kung anong direction ng arrow na yan, yun ang direction ng plot mo. So from this level up to this level. Para makita mo naman yung paakyat. Okay. So high risk. If you're a high risk trader, so sabi dito, usually a high risk trader is before it even bounds the 38%. So we have here the 38% Fibonacci. So usually, before this part, okay, even matures, after this level, nakita niya, nag-touch lang siya sa 38%. Okay? Nakita niya nag-touch siya sa 38% dahil napaka tawag dito, napaka-high risk na trader niyan, nakita niya itong level na to, bumili ka agad siya. Okay? Dahil nakita niya, nag-bounce eh. If you're a medium risk trader, sabi dyan, when the price bounced from 61.8 and or broke out of the 38.2% retracement resistance. So, if you're a medium risk trader, titingnan mo muna kung mabibreak ba itong 38% na to. And na-break. Katulad nitong part na to. Okay? After na-break, nakita nyo, tinest yung 61.8% somewhere here. So, if you're a medium risk trader, aantayin mong makita yan na magkakaroon ng reversal sa susunod. If wala ka nakitang reversal sa susunod, basically, hindi mo dapat iti-trade yan. Okay? So, sa case na to, if you're a medium risk trader, if you're a high risk trader, nag-fail ka na kaagad. If you're a medium risk trader, hindi ka pa nagpapasok ng trade. Okay? If you're a low risk trader, sabi niya, when the price broke out of the recent high. So, ibig sabihin, if you're a low risk trader, kahit na mag-bounce siya sa point ng 61.8% na to, na-break niya itong 38.2% na to, kailan ka lang bibili? Once na ito ay na-break na. If yung recent high na to, na-break na, doon pa lang bumibili yung mga low risk traders. Bottom to top ang direction if you're measuring yung pagbagsak. Top to bottom ang direction if you're measuring yung pag-angat. So katulad ng case na to, gusto kong malaman yung pagbagsak nito. Assuming na itong level na to hindi pa nag-e-exist. Okay, assuming hindi pa nag-e-exist, we only have up to this level, itong candlestick na to. So all I have to do is from bottom to top. Okay? Tsaka ako ngayon titingnan. And then tsaka ako magdi-derive ng plan base dito. So moving forward, so kung high risk trader ka, pinasok mo na yung level na to. Okay, nag-fail ka na kaagad. If you're a low risk trader, medium risk trader, wala ka iti-trade. If you're a low risk trader, wala kang trade. Okay? So basically, sa setup na to, wala ka dapat tine-trade. Dahil makikita natin dyan yung level na yan. Okay? So ngayon, sasabihin natin, paano natin malalaman kung mataas ba yung chance na ito ay ma-break or hindi? Nasaan ang mga critical support? Nasaan ang mga critical resistance? So remember yung apat na levels kanina, di ba? We have the 38.2%, okay, we have the 50%, we have the 61.8%, and we have the 161.8%. So itong tatandaan nyo palagi. Para pinakasimple. Okay, ang pinakasimpleng explanation natin dito sa Fibonacci, you can tell a story just by drawing this line. What do you mean by story? So, nakita natin yung FNI na nakakita tayo ng red candle. Okay? Remember, huwag kayong maglalagay ng retracement sa unfinished na leg. Ibig sabihin, until you see na yung reversal is confirmed, hindi tayo maglalagay ng retracement. So, halimbawa, itong level na to, okay, itong area na to ay hindi pa nag-e-exist. Nakita natin itong red pa lang. Pwede na ba tayo maglagay ng retracement na ganito? Hindi pa pwede yan. Okay? Hindi pa pwede yan na gawin. Bakit? Kasi hindi ka pa nakakasiguro. If you will look at this candlestick, okay? The same, di ba? Pero anong nangyari? After that, umabante pa siya. So, kailan mo gagawin yung paglalagay ng Fibonacci? Pag na-confirm mo na sa susunod na candle na nagkaroon nga ng pivot dun sa area na yon or nagkaroon ng pag-reverse. So ngayon, lumabas itong candle na to, nalaman natin na yan ay reversal. The first thing that you will look at is the 38.2% retracement. Bakit 38.2%? The 38.2% is the most critical support. Okay? It will serve as your early warning signal sa isang stock kapag bumabagsak. Kapag ang 38.2% ay binasag as support, mag-ingat na kayo. Bakit? because it is an indication na yung reversal is getting stronger. Okay? So, sa 38.2% pa lang, pag nakita nyo yung binasag na yan, you should be alarmed. Okay? So, it moves down, binasag yung 38.2%. Once na binasag ang mga critical support na yan, yung apat na level na yon, yung 38.2%, yung 61.8%, yung 161.8%, actually, tatlo pala, yung tatlong yan. Every time na binabasag yung mga yan, either as a resistance or as support, it will require a retest. Okay? It will require a retest para masabi mo na yan ay malakas. So katulad nito, ang nangyari, pansin nyo, pag break niya ng 38.2%, binasag niya, pero ni-retest siya as resistance. If the retest fails, alam nyo na yan ay mahina na. And it will eventually fail. Kapag ang susunod na candle ay hindi naging retest, it is a show of a weakening trend at ang prevailing trend, which is downtrend, ay lumalakas na. So katulad nitong case na to, pansinin nyo yung 61.8%, binasag yung 61.8%, at invest yung 61.8%. The next candle, binasag. Walang retest na nangyari dahil mas mababa. So it is already an indication na sobrang lakas na yung trend at hindi mo na dapat muna hawakan yan. If shorting is allowed sa Pilipinas, the moment it breaks this 38.2%, you can start shorting. Okay? Kailan ka magko-cover? Kapag nakakita ka na ng reversal on the other direction naman. Pag binasag ba, kahit weak lang or should be the whole body? Pag binasag, ang ibig sabihin natin dyan is nag-close. Kapag hindi siya nag-close, doon sa level na yon, ibig sabihin nag-hold yung level na yon. Okay? So the moment na binasag niya na yung mga levels na yan, yan ay critical na. So if you're holding FNI as early as February, okay, nakita nyo, as early as second week of February, na tinetest niya na ngayon yung 38.2%. And makikita nyo yung stochastics nyo is pababa. And wala kang nakikitang positive, you could have sold somewhere sa level na to. Okay? And magantay ka na lang kung kailan makakita ng reversal. So mapapansin nyo dito, bumaba siya, di ba? Sasabihin nyo, ay, may hammer na. So reversal na yan. Pwede na ba ako maglagay ng Fibonacci? Hindi pa rin. Okay, bakit? Kasi maraming ganyan na po pwedeng ma-invalidate yan sa mga susunod. So until makakita tayo ng green candle, katulad nitong level na to, okay, katulad nitong level na to, at yung green candle na yon ay nasundan ng pagtaas, only then we will assume at Fibonacci on that level. Until wala kang pivot point, huwag kang maglalagay ng Fibonacci. So habang bumababa yan, ang pivot point na gagamitin ko is itong level na to. Okay? Sa daily, so you have this point and you have this level. So, kung babasahin natin to, if you're using a daily chart, sabi dito, you have the approaching siya sa 38.2%. Once na nakita mo na to, alam mo na kung nasaan ang resistance. Diba? So, resistance will be somewhere around 1.65. Okay. So, ano nakita natin dito? The price was rejected by 1.65. So, napansin niyo yung level ng 61.8%. Okay? Nakikita nyo kung nasaan yung mga resistance. Yung 61.8% dito, tinan nyo, ginamit niya as support. Nung nabasag na, nagdire-diretso yung 38.2%. So, ngayon dito, unfortunately, it failed to break 1.657. Remember, if the price failed to break even 38.2%, that is a sign of weakness. So, para masabi natin na nagkaroon ng reversal na talaga at strong na ang reversal nito, it needs to close above 1.67. Until that happens, it is still showing na mahina pa rin siya. Although you have your indicators already, mapapansin nyo, you have your indicators here showing na nagkakaroon na ng potential reversal. Pero until Sa akin, if I'm a Fibonacci trader, until I see this, only then will I be convinced. Okay, if you're trading, if you want na pasukin ito, you have to be cautious dahil pwede yung mauntog anytime. Okay, second requirement, sa 38.2 and 61.8%, kapag yan ay binasag, it needs to have a good volume. Okay, when you say good volume, the volume should be higher from the previous candles. Kapag walang volume yan, it means it will fail kapag ka nagkaroon ng retest. Okay, so when should you stop or cut your losses? Ito, palaging nakakalimutan to or most of the time hindi alam. Okay? Stop loss or cut loss are used hindi para ikaw ay malugi. Okay? Stop loss and cut losses are used to protect your capital. If you're a low-risk trader, when the price reaches a 38.2% retracement support. So dahil ang ating low-risk trader is bumibili lang siya after ma-break yung high, kailan ka dapat magka-cut loss? Meron kang two options. Pwede kang mag-cut loss if you're very tight with your cut loss position, you can cut loss dun sa entry point mo pagka hindi na-confirm. Or you can cut loss sa 38.2%. Sabi mo, bakit sa 38.2%? Parang napakalayo na. Maraming cases na nangyayari na nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na whipsaw. Okay, di ba yung nagre-reverse and then at the same time biglang magdediretso dun sa na-analyze mo. So ito, pine-prevent mo yung sarili mo na hindi ka ma-whipsaw. At alam mo na talagang bumagsak na siya. So kung if you're a low risk trader, okay, na bumibili ka lang kapag ka nabe-break yung previous high, yung 38.2% ang pwede mong gamitin as cut loss level. Second, medium risk when the price broke down from the previous low. Okay, ano bang natin sa medium risk? Ang medium risk natin usually, di ba, is kapag ka nag-bounce na siya dito sa level na to. So kung halimbawa nag-bounce, bumili siya. Okay? One option is pwede mong gamitin yung 61.8% as your cut loss level or yung previous low. So nasa sa iyo yan. Yun yung option mo. If you're tight with your cut loss, maliit ang mawawala sa iyo, and yet the drawback is pwede kang ma-whipsaw. Kung malalim naman yung cut loss mo, medyo malaki ang mawawala sa iyo, pero may confirmation ka naman na hindi na siya talaga magtutuloy. So which one should you choose? It will be up to you. Okay, dahil nasa sa'yo yan. Depende yan sa risk tolerance mo, depende sa trading psychology mo. Lahat yan, ikaw ang mag-decide. And lastly, for high risk, when the price broke down of the 61.8% retracement support. So kung halimbawa, yung mga bumili sa level na to, okay, one option is, again, yung 38.2% if you're very tight with your position. And lastly, if it breaks the 61.8%. So assuming na bumili ka sa level around, sabihin natin closing, around 2.87. If you will plot Fibonacci, you will have already identified your cut loss level around 2.47. So you lost around 40 flux, 40 points. Pero it's better kesa umabot ng 1.2 which was foreseen natin matagal na. Okay? Sabi niya, when do you earn money? The most important thing to remember is that you earn money when you close a trade and book profit from it. You don't earn money hanggat ang pera mo is nandyan. Dahil a trade can change direction in an instant. So paano mo malalaman kung kailan ka magkuklose ng trade? Maraming option dyan. One option is using the basic Fibonacci approach pa rin. So ano yung basic Fibonacci approach? Assuming itong level na to is a reversal point. Okay. Gamitin natin itong natapos na. So assuming nakita natin dito na nag-reverse na. Okay? If you're using Fibonacci, the basic Fibonacci, the initial profit zone na palagi niyong gagamitin is a 38.2%. Sabihin niyo, bakit 38.2%? Parang napakalapit yan. The reason why 38.2% is because 38.2% is your gauge to identify if the trend is strong or not. Okay? If you're putting a position, assuming nakachamba kayo, na bottom fish niyan, okay? The 38.2% level, okay, you can sell 50% of your position to 38.2% level. Once it reaches the 38.2% level, benta mo yung kalahati ng hawak mo and you have 50% remaining na po pwede mong pasakayin. If it reaches the 61.8%, okay, that is a good sign na yan ay strong. So, kailan ka po pwedeng mag-take ng profit? The moment it reaches yung tinatawag natin na extension levels. Okay, so we have here the 113%, we have here 127%, we have here 161.8%. It will be up to you. Okay, so if it reaches 113%, pwede ka na mag-take profit dyan. If it reaches 127%, pwede ka na mag-take profit dyan. If it reaches 161.8%, pwede ka na mag-take profit dyan. Okay, but the important thing is, you should have a gauge para ma-identify mo kaagad sa unang tingin mo pa lang if magtutuloy ba yan or hindi. Kasi we don't use hope in trading. Okay? Usually, yung hope ang papatay sa'yo. Katulad nito. Okay? We've identified already as early as February, second week of February, that there is potential na bumagsak at lumalakas yung downtrend. You don't hope. Okay? You have already an idea na FNI may drop at lumalakas yung preceding trend dahil they are testing already your gauge. Okay, your 38.2% gauge. Kapag yan ay binasag and it closed below that 38.2%, that is already a warning indicator for you. Okay, if you haven't cut your losses on that area, you have the second, the final support, which is around 61.8%. The 61.8% is always the confirmation of the trend or yung validation mo. The 38.2% will give you the warning. If it breaks the 61.8%, then the warning is confirmed. Sobrang lakas ang downtrend. The same thing kapag pabaliktad naman, katulad nitong level na to. Okay, we will use this. 38.2% is our gauge. So, papansinin nyo, it was rejected by 61.8% at first attempt. Second attempt, 61.8% rejected it again. After it broke out of the 61.8%, okay, pansinin nyo, nagdire-diretso na siya ng pag-angat until it reach a certain level and then tsaka siya nagkaroon ng rebound. Okay? So, papansinin nyo dito, nagkaroon ako ng signal dito sa aking stochastics, nagkaroon ng convergence sa aking MACD. It adds on dun sa ating assumption na it may progress. Okay? So, napakasimple lang kung titingnan natin. We only have 3 points to consider. We have the 38.2%, we have the 61.8%, and 161.8%. If it breaches the 38.2%, acting as support, that is already an early warning signal na you have to watch closely. If you haven't cut your losses on that level, okay, you have to make sure you cut your losses to sa susunod na level, which is around 61.8%. If sa uptrend naman, binrake yung 38.2%, that is a good indicator for us na the uptrend is getting stronger. And the break of 61.8% is the confirmation that the uptrend is really strong. So, all you have to do, may mga chances, di ba, tinatawag na buy on dips. So, kailangan magba-buy on dips. Yung buy on dips natin is gagamitin rin natin yung Fibonacci. If the dip bounces from 38.2%, then there is an opportunity to buy. If it reaches 38.2% acting as support, then hindi na buy on dips yan. Okay? Dahil alam natin na yan ay lumalakas na. So you can use this for swing trading, you can use this for position trading, depende sa strategy nyo. Pero the basic concept of Fibonacci is dito lang. All you have to do is just remember the three Fibonacci levels, the 38.2, the 61.8%, and 161.8%. Once you remember all those three, remember na yung tatlo na yan will require volume. Okay? Pag walang volume, binasag yan, assuming resistance ang 38.2%, umangat, and yung volume niya is lower than the previous candles, huwag kayong masyadong aasa na yan ay magtutuloy dahil eventually it will break that level when it's being tested as support. So dito sa PIP, so papansinin natin dito, di ba? Ito, pwede itong pivot point. Ang titingnan natin dito is yung pag-angat nito. So all we have to do is just draw a line from here up to this level. So anong mapapansin natin? Binrake niya ngayon yung 38.2%. May volume ba? Lagyan natin ng volume. Okay. So pansinin natin dito sa level na to, may volume siya. Malakas yung volume niya. Okay? Pero unfortunately, hindi siya nagtuloy. Sa mga sumunod na level, pansinin niyo itong level na to, binrake niya yung 38.2%, nag-open siya doon, pero wala siyang volume. Kaya ang tendency, nag-close siya. Below doon sa 38.2%. So ngayon, yung 38.2% sa PIP, kung titingnan natin ito, yan ang magiging reference point nyo if you're using the daily chart. If you're using a weekly chart, ito ang magiging itsura niyan. Okay? So pwede natin gamitin ito from this point to this point. So makikita nyo kung nasaan yung range ng PIP. Okay, nagre-range siya sa level na to. Pwede siya, ang downside niya is pwede siya bumaba hanggang 3.74, pwede siya umakyat hanggang 4.86. So dito pa lang makikita natin kung nasaan na ang resistance at support ng PIP. If you will go dun sa mas maliit na candle, pwede natin gawin from here to here. So ano nakikita natin dyan? If you will look closely, mapapansin nyo is hindi niya inabot yung 38.2% pa. Hindi siya nag-close doon. Nag-close siya one time, pero nagkaroon naman ng sell-off the next time. Okay? Kahit na makikita niyo yung volume niya tumataas, still yung 38.2% pa rin ang nagiging problem niya. So yun lang ang titingnan natin dito. Palaging yung 38.2% na yan will be your gauge. It can be set as your initial profit objective, or kung halimbawa naipit ka na, tingnan mo yung 38.2%, that will be your early warning signal kung kailan ka dapat mag-exit. So DNL, tingnan natin yung DNL. If we're using a weekly chart, so we use this level to this level. So pansinin natin, na-break niya yung 61.8%. So pag na-break yung 61.8%, usually, it will require a retest. Tingnan natin sa daily. Sa daily, we have this pivot point, we have this high point. So pwede natin gamitin yan. Okay? So papansinin natin sa daily, anong pumigil sa kanya sa pag-akyat? Yung 61.8% ratio. So once this 61.8% ratio gets broken, okay, alam na natin kung ano yung susunod na magiging resistance niya, which is 20.06. Okay? So, pansinin niyo yung relevance ito sa DNL. Okay. Itong run na to, from this point to this point, kinuhanan natin ng Fibonacci. Assuming na itong level na to, hindi pa nag-exist. Or up to this level, hindi pa nag-exist. So, anong napansin nyo dito? Di ba, from 38.2% nag-bounce siya. So, if nag-bounce siya from 38.2%, this is a show of strength. So, if you're a high-risk trader, nakabili ka na dito. Okay? If you're a low-risk trader, dito ka bumili. Kaso nakabili ka rito, ano nangyari? Bumagsak naman siya. Pagbagsak niya, nakikita nyo kung saan siya nag-hold, doon pa rin sa 38.2% na original na sinukat nyo. We will move this and use this as another pivot point. Makikita nyo, nag-hold yung 38.2%. And then, binatag niya, nag-retest. Pag-retest, pansinin nyo yung retest niya. Kakaunti yung volume. So, ano nangyari? It failed. Okay? Umangat siya. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito, bin-rate niya 38.2%, pero yung volume niya napakaliit. Ano nangyari? Confirmation, nabasag. Okay? Binasag yung 61.8%. Sabi natin, once na binasag yung 61.8%, it will require also another retest. Ngayon, ito yung retest. So, titingnan natin sa mga susunod na candles if it will be broken. If it gets broken, then we have the 20.0 as our next resistance. After this, if this gets broken, then that's a good sign na yan ay getting stronger. Kapag nakakita na tayo ng reversal dyan, assuming na meron ng green candle na susunod dyan, so you can use this as your Fibonacci. So ito ang initial na profit natin objective, around 19.8. Susunod dyan is 20.30. After this gets broken, then it will be blue sky. So when you take profit, ito yung pinaka-basic implementation ng taking profit using Fibonacci. It's a basic discussion about cutting your losses using Fibonacci. This is just the basic. Kasi the thing about trading, masyado nagkakaroon ng wrong perception ng karamihan with regards to trading. Trading is not about speculative or hindi ka nag-speculate. When you're trading, you always manage your risk. As a trader, if you're a professional trader, before you even place a trade, you already have a plan in place. Kaya palagi nyo narinig sinasabi, plan your trade and trade your plan. Okay? The good thing about traders, you can easily exit. Ang unfortunate kasi na nakikita ko, if I go to different forum, ang palagi ko narinig na nababasa is, Sir, ano pong TP? Sir, cut na po ba ako? Sir, hanggang saan po ba? May chance pa po ba? Okay? So you don't need to be a trader to identify those points. Okay? The basic Fibonacci na pinakita natin dito sa inyo will already give you a glimpse of what may happen. I don't say that what will happen, but I would say what may happen, because at the end of the day, the market will be the boss. The price will be king. Kahit anong analysis mo, pagdating sa market, the market will dictate kung ano man ang magiging direction yan. Ilang years na ako nagtitrade? Around 5 years. And I've lost a lot, to be honest. I've lost a lot. And kahit pa paano, yes, it's self-taught. The good thing about teaching yourself is kung saan ka natalo, okay, you will have to reanalyze, you will have to reassess, and then malalaman mo kung saan ka nagkamali, and you will improve your trades next time. Okay? So maraming salamat po, and hope you enjoyed this session. Hopefully, kahit pa paano makatulong sa decision making, and hindi na kayo masyadong magtiwala sa mga third party, even myself. Always validate the analysis, even myself. Okay, so maraming salamat po, and mabuhay po kayo. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
So, ayun na nga guys, pucha, para tayong capre moves dito, maraming mga langgam, pero ito yung napili natin na spot. So anyway guys, I hope nag-enjoy kayo. I hope na nag-take down kayo ng notes. Okay, and if you have questions, please do not hesitate to PM their page, dahil itong Fibonacci Retracements is medyo malalim pa to. Marami pa tayo dito pwedeng matutunan. Pero anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and this is just one of the so many modules na i-upload natin dito. Okay, see you guys again sa susunod natin. Bye-bye!